This is the only way I can get new gear. Hopefully it's not toxic gear, because I'm sick of toxic gear. I do not want to be stuck with toxic gear. You're are you stuck with toxic gear too? Oh shit. Do you want me to cancel the floor so you can choose your best person?
Yeah, is that cool? I got a 21,000.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. The best character that yours is Robin as well.
Yep.
But yeah, like I made it to like floor 29 and I had to go against the quarter owls, but my gear was just stuck on toxic and I was like, how the hell do y'all expect me to get past this with this type of elemental gear? Like that's like the main element that they're resistant to.
Oh, I'm trying something up on the background. Alright, cool.
All right, floor 29. If I find and complete this floor, maybe I can get away from toxic elemental gear. Hopefully.
Well, I just put on um electric melee and cryo one,
Hmm.
so hopefully I get something higher, maybe 60, level 60 or something.
Okay, I mean, these crates are definitely giving me power level 58 or just level 58 gear, but it's epic.
Oh, okay. So it's on medium. You put it on medium, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I originally had it on easy because I thought that would help me like get past the court vowels easier since I was stuck on toxic gear. It went from like easy to like very easy, but now it's back on medium. I mean, the toxic gear definitely works on the regular enemies, like the regular quarter hour enemies, but like when it comes to the talents, it's a problem.
And hopefully the cryo will freeze these talon guys faster.
I'm pretty sure I got past this first console part, and I think there's like a second part that I kept dying. Oh, not dying, but failing on. Because this Red Hood I was playing with also had toxic gear. Like even if we were on easy, it wasn't enough to like take down the enemies quicker. Well, this Red Hood seems to have like some sort of concussive element, which is actually pretty useful. Hopefully this thing works. I think the one enemies that really get on my nerves is the one that have the guns and they shoot you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I feel like the further I got on these floors, the more I realized why this was a four-player co-op in the first place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate these gladiator talents. Back then, I used to think that the League of Assassins were the most annoying faction, but really, it's the Court of Owls.
Oh, most definitely. At least the shadow guys, they don't do that bad.
I think what most annoys me about the Court of Owls is like once you take down like one of the talents, like the gladiator or that one talent, oh, like the one female assassin talent, they have the ability to basically revive themselves, and that's what annoys me.
Hey, what about the pansies that revive with spray cans?
Oh, they don't annoy me as much as the talents who can revive themselves. Like, yeah, they can revive enemies, but they're easier to take down. Like the ones with the spray cans. That knife throwing does get a little annoying though.
Well, you got your answer. There's the girls that fucking are hot, fast as fuck.
Yeah, they're faster than the regular talents, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
I swear this is so hectic. I'm so mad that I only have toxic gear. Cause like I do have, cause like the only other gear that could be like I don't know, like the level 56 gear, that's toxic gear as well, which really sucks. All right, I had enough for you with that knife. Go down, bruh. Y'all got this. Come on, legendary mods. Nope, just more materials.
Yeah, I got him now.
Nice. Wait, what type of mods do I have on my range? Okay, so they're all 58. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
I kind of wish they didn't make toxic an element, like an element that you can use, because like it's almost kind of the most useless element, especially when it comes to the quarter vowels.
Hmm.
That ice really does come in handy.
Doesn't it?
All right, Rita has like a ice power up thing he got going on. All right, on to the second wave. I hate talents.
Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you.
No problem. I can't really do much because all my gear is toxic, and I barely do any damage to them.
I wish you could drop stuff from the players.
That would actually be really useful and nice. But alas, that is not a feature in this game. On to the third wave. Finally. I don't even want to know what the last level is like. Yep, just absolute elemental chaos. None of my little microbot attack does anything. It just burns them, but barely does anything. Okay, for the sit down, and you're gonna come back to life, aren't you?
No, this guy isn't.
This one better not.
Oh, that one did.
Yep. And now the final wave. Freaking 14 enemies. That's just a little much. Hey!
Almost killed him.
Alright, well, I got a mod. Oh, looks like I can't really get it until I complete this floor, which freaking sucks. Alright.
She got the back. Oh no. She's coming back.
Is she really? I wish I could destroy their entire supply Dionysium so they can never revive themselves again. Oh yeah, fun fact: the little grenades that Red Hood puts on the enemies, he's not the only one who could shoot them or hit them with range attacks. Like,
Really?
yeah, no, I think Robin, Nightwing, and probably Batgirl can set off the grenade. Because I think I tested it with. Well, I didn't really test it. I just happened to throw a range attack at an enemy where they had a grenade on them, and it exploded.
Damn.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, you could do that? I thought only Red Hood could do that, or was allowed to. Yep, this is the part. This is definitely the part. I remember it well. Cause I just re-downloaded the game today. It's not that I didn't like the game anymore. It's just like I was feeling like a slight burnout even when this mode came out.
Did you leave us one? No?
No. I think he was looking at his gear.
Gotcha.
He's really looking at his gear.
Yeah. Oh, leaving. Look at this guy. Do it.
All right. Yep. Oh, he's gonna do it. I really hate that female assassin. Yep. Just automatic freeze overload.
I used to do this with all the way up to level 28. And I'm doing it with a couple of people on the floor playing here. And it seemed to work. They don't know where I'm at. I have a bigger radius for the rebounds to explode.
Oh, nice. No, don't toss them over. Freaking knock them out. Thank goodness for the ice bombs. Okay. All right. So I remember seeing from one of the trailers for this game, like Robin's trailer, that he could deflect bullets with one of his moves. So how that
Yeah.
works, you have to actually do it before someone can actually like shoot you.
Yeah, when the line turns red, that flashes faster.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
That's
cool.
kind of beefy level shotgun.
I would use Robin's special moves, but most of them are tied to his like um whatchamacallit, his staff, which has an elemental effect of toxic, which I am so angry. I'm honestly annoyed by the fact that I earn toxic gear instead of like other elemental gear. Like out of all the elements, it had to be toxic gear. Not even ice or electricity. Pretty sure my go-to element is probably electricity.
me down.
Damn. Yep. The ice comes in real handy. It's not even the direction I wanted to go. Part of me wishes this was the final wave, but I already know that is not the case. Unfortunately.
We don't have to take that starfish on that long walk, do we?
For some reason, I feel like that might end up being the case.
Let's see.
Do I feel like this?
But
Do I feel like this mode should have been a bit better? Maybe, but I do like it. I do like the hordes of enemies. Just in terms of the objectives, I wish they spiced it up a little because it is a little repetitive, but it's still fun if you're like playing um with the full squad of 4 players or like just 3 players. I knew your ass was alive. Get over here. Don't you? All right. This is really all right. Enough of this. Nope. Nice. Oh dear. Yay! 12 more enemies. How did it go from 12 to 14? It literally said 12 on there, and it went up to 14. I'm like, bruh. I would literally have taken fire element over toxic element.
knock me down again.
They really like doing that. Oh, I hate that freaking assassin person. And they're down.
Knock me down again.
And they're gonna revive themselves. They always do. Yes, Red Hood, use the mystical rounds.
He's reviving over here.
No. Bad gladiator. No, stay down, please. Yeah, you got that. You got that, because I can't do anything to him. Oof! Oh dear. Oh dear. Get off the machine! Literally the final wave. I swear, if they break this machine, I'm gonna be so mad. Nope. Do not hit me with that mallet. Come on. Don't you get back up. Just stay down. Stay down. Please stay down. Sit down.
Yep,
Good.
he's coming back
I
up.
know. I know. I saw it. I was like, damn it. Sit down. God damn. I really hope. Yes, that's it. Oh, I think that's like the main.
Go, go, go.
Bruh, if we don't get legendary for this, I'm gonna have some issues. Like, at least give me some new gear. At least. I ain't doing the final floor with this godforsaken gear. I'm not feeling it. Well, I mean, I got a suit that's electric. What about melee? They gave me an electric staff. Please range. I'm still stuck with the toxic slingshot. God damn it! Son of a bitch! Oh, fuck.
Stay reversing this last one.
I think it's. I think we're supposed to be carrying Starro. I don't know exactly. That seems to be the case, though. Okay.
I thought we're on level 30.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah, I think that's my carrying.
I mean, this is
That's what
the.
it says. That's what the description says.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Okay, faction. I guess things people that Starro is controlling. Confront Starro. Use the relativity beam the unit to warp him to the Justice League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it seems like that seems like what we're doing is probably transferring him, which is gonna suck.
Okay.
I might as well take this toxic slingshot. It's like power level 58. What do I have to lose? Everything. That is what I had to lose. All right. Am I at the exact power level? Okay, yes, I am. All right, give me one moment. Okay. Did I get anything else new? No, nothing new. What about in terms of melee? Nope. Eh. Well, I'm gonna be stuck with the suit. I am not rocking the Robin colors. Either this color. Yep, I'm rocking these colors. Yeah, I'll do.